You're in tune to the FuseBox Radio Broadcast.
Turn the music up inside my session. These folks gotta hear my message.
Bringing balanced black radio to the masses.
Wait till your mammy hears this one.
It's star time. $1 million.
Silver and gold have I none, but I do know someone.
Picture poverty, weed, alcohol, lottery, trap house, misogyny, big booty, idolatry, black Glock psychology, wild nigga society, death comes in varieties, hip hop live inside of me. A tactician with rap spitting and Mac hitting, they backbiting and ass kissing and sneak dissing. I speak visions and see vocal, the heat local, black death common from Birmingham to Acapulco. On another note though, I say fuck the popo, paint the White House black while I dance to go-go. If it's beef, my gun fire like a no-car no-show. Shots leave your boy bit like 50-40 locos. Black brothers with nice hops get bodied by white cops. The revolution start when your life stop. Seeing niggas die when the dice drop. Kill for a nice watch, they worship high white like it's Christ pops.
Cadilla T.
What you gonna play now?
If compassion is tenderness, then kindness is love. Never hurt nobody but die from a slug. We at Fruitvale for Oscar Grant. Get your pop hat on, so your mom's the crack. Keep calm, relax. Close the soup kitchens, conceal firearm the blacks. Raise the oil tax and bomb Iraq. Slimy cats trying to palm you dap. Feds coming all with facts. Videotapes, names and dates exact. Please, the young boys want commas. May Allah feed the poor from be more the Botswana. Money evaporate, that with extravagance, no exaggerate. Seen a man pass by bum and threw the trash to play. So I had to wait, even tried pandering. Heard it all before, Sunshine Anderson. Tough fake, cut weight in the pieces of grams. In the can bars, rip apart the pieces of man. Rise up.
Damn right I'm somebody.
Ha! King shit, way before I realized I had levels. And posting in the lobby would show me what cash get you my weight on the gas pedal. The pusher caught a mill and I penned like I'm 16 looking for a deal. Back then, I was 16 looking for a kill. My friends used to clip fiends cooking off of krills. Times changed, nothing here is the same except your favorite. Like all the motherfuckers I raised is who you praising. No atheists, but I still baptize my sneakers and yap non-believers. The few and far between told us life is what you make it. The city plays sacred, it made millionaires off learning to free basic. High school trying to peruse to where the bitches was. Jordans in a gold chain, live it up. Typical Brooklyn, so when you lookin', put your best half to it. I make standing in front of the check cash music one time.
All right, everybody, 1 2 1 2. What's going on? You're now in tune to another session of the syndicated worldwide FuseBox Radio Broadcast, bringing the balance back to black radio ever since 1998, whether it's on your FM dial, internet radio station, website, or favorite podcast application of choice. You got myself, DJ Fusion, in the mix. We've been heavy in our interview mode during the past few weeks with all different types of folks representing the interesting and awesome parts of the states and America, and particularly with empowering folks in various parts of the states. And for those who've been listening to our show during the past few weeks, I'm sure you're all very familiar with the insane situation that's happening in Flint, Michigan in regards to the water pollution situation that's happening over there due to government neglect and things like that. Now, that is still an occurring news story, but luckily, as always with this country, it ends up being people power that makes change happen and make change occur, while government entities are still slow rolling, to say the very least, in regard to the situation at Flint. A lot of folks on the local and national levels have been helping the folks out over there in regard to getting clean water and getting the news story out to the masses to force other entities to take care of their neglect and mistakes. And one of those folks I have on the line right now is doing something that's really, really awesome. And I'm sure folks have seen us promoting it via our various social network outlets and more. This Saturday, March 19, 2016, there are going to be 52 cities all over the world that are going to be participating in Hip Hop for Flint events. And I have the organizer on the line who I think a lot of people are familiar with her various other acts of activism throughout the states and all throughout the world. And that is Queen YoNasDa. How are you doing today?
I am fine, and thank you so much for having me on FuseBox Radio. You know, you all have been supporting me since I've released my music 2009.
Wow.
So
I
you all have
throw out my cane right now. Like, God, I have been doing this for a while, haven't I?
So thank you so much. I really appreciate for you all to have me on.
No problem at all. And as you heard, she is a celebrated MC and published writer and, of course, activist. And she's been doing activism on all types of levels, from general human rights to indigenous rights to black rights and just social justice at large. And for those who are familiar, a few years back with the Hip Hop for Haiti events, she was a part of that too, and is also a member of the executive committee for the Justice or Else, excuse me, that just happened last year with the 20th anniversary of the Million Man March. So this lady has it going on, y'all. For real, for real. And can I ask you how you got everything together for the upcoming Hip Hop for Flint? Hip Hop for Flint.
Well, I believe social media is a huge tool that can be used for to make a change, to change the world. And so it was 6 years ago when I developed and started Hip Hop for Haiti, and I used social media. And within 10 days, I was able to mobilize 32 cities to do an event all on one day for Haiti. And it was a fundraising event, and we was all united via live stream and Ustream. Now, 6 years later, a friend of mine who lives in Flint, he told me, he was like, you know, my nephew's in the hospital. And when he said that, he was like, I really need your support. I really need you to do a hip hop for Flint. And because Flint was involved for Haiti and helped mobilize and raise money for the Haitian people in Haiti during the earthquake, then I was like, you know what, let me do this for my friend and for his nephew, and as well as for those are the people of Flint. And within, like now, we are at, gotta keep on rising. I think we're about at 43, 44 cities that are going to be raising money for water filtration systems in Haiti. I'm sorry, in Flint. In Flint. So that's exactly, so the day is March 19th. This upcoming Saturday. I'm really charged up. I'm so excited that everyone will be coming together in hip hop and to be able to raise money for these water filtration systems. And so it's not just me. I have national co-conveners, the Hip Hop Caucus, Justice League New York, as well as YoNasDa. I brought them in because of their work that they have been doing nationally as well. And I said, you know, I cannot do this just by myself. I have to bring in some people that I know that are also on the ground in Flint, and as well as endless amounts of local organizations that are helping and artists and things like that. So this is really a grassroots initiative, and I'm really pumped up and excited that everyone is stepping up and hip hop is uniting for a great cause.
No doubt, no doubt. I'm currently based in the D.C. metro area, and I see Baltimore and D.C. are having their events at the same time on Saturday. So I'm like, oh God, which am I going to go to and stuff?
But the beautiful part is this, is that while you're at whatever event that you go to, you could go on allhiphop.com, hiphopforflint.com, and you could go on hiphopdx.com and look at it live, you know, from your phone or your computer. So you can, so you don't have to physically be there. And that's the beautiful part of what Hip Hop for Flint is about, is that everyone will be able to see what each city is doing, and you won't feel like you're left out. Because, and most importantly, the people of Flint will be able to see all of these people in solidarity for them.
No doubt, no doubt. That's definitely a beautiful thing. I noticed when I was going through all the information is that one way or the other, people are going to be able to check out all of these great events. And on top of being one of these events is going to have a great impact on the local and national levels, just in general, in terms of helping the folks out at Flint with the water filtration systems. If you're just a fan of dope music and getting together with your community, there's so many people who are going to be on board with these events. I if my memory serves me right, the Newark event I know just alone on April 2nd is going to have a ton of people over there. And I know here we have a lot of great local hip-hop acts going on, and I also know national acts all over the country are participating. Can we now break down some of the folks who are going to come through?
Yeah, I mean, it's so many. I know that Miami, as a matter of fact, MTV Wildin' Out competed, and well, they just told MTV called me earlier today and said they're going to bring some people through to the one in Miami, as well as they're going to be they're taping their pilot for a show for that one as well as in New York, and then you have New York's at SOBs is they have Lord Jamar from Brand Nubian, Kadir Latif, it's so many to name. Sky Zoo, it's an endless amount. Chicago has GLC, which is Kanye's artist. Lupe Fiasco's foundation is a part of that, as well as Raheem Devon's foundation is partnering with us in DC, and we have the South by Southwest edition, which is going to be headlining, but the Nappy Roots will be performing for the South by Southwest, as well as they have, I think, the South by Southwest one in Austin. I think they have about like 30 something performers. Toronto has about 29. I mean, it's so many artists. I know that Atlanta has what do they have? God, it's I wish I had everyone. They got. I know that some of the people from Real Housewives of Atlanta, Kalina from Love and Hip Hop, and Diddy's Dirty Money. I mean, there's just so many artists. Hakeem Green from Channel Live is the one that's organizing in Miami, as well as Do It All from Lords of Underground is organizing for Newark. Mm-hmm. But it's just so many people that they're excited, they're charged, they're pumped up, and they're all involved. And you can go to hiphopforflint.com in order for you to be able to see the artists that are performing locally, as well as it's going to be a lot of, stop throughs coming, for a lot of artists that's going to be coming through and supporting as well.
Yeah, and going on that site, you have a lot of stuff broken down, not just in terms of the artist lineups and more, but the actual situation as it is going on in Flint with upcoming news stories and things like that, as well as other ways that you can help out the folks over there with the water crisis and what have you. And with everything with Hip Hop for Flint, I also noticed that there's a iTunes single out for this too. Is that correct?
Yeah, Sky Zoo, Kadir Latif, and Ox, they went ahead and they donated a song for this, and for all the proceeds go towards the water filtration system that we're raising money for. And as well as John Connor in Flint, who is also a part of Hip Hop for Flint. He's an aftermath artist. Him and Kiki Palmer did a song in regards to the Flint water crisis. So it's really great to see everyone stepping up and saying, hey, I want to put, my proceeds to my music to this.
No doubt. And one of those things I always like looking at is that, hip hop is not just the music, it's not just the culture, not just the brand, it's a community. And when things go wrong or crazy in the community, we're always down to help out each other and what have you. And this event is a beautiful illustration of that. Now, with those folks who may not be able to make it to an event or something like that, but they still want to go ahead and make monetary donations, is there a great place for us to be able to do that?
Yes, they can go to hiphopforflint.com. Go ahead and click on that donate button and donate whatever you can, even if it's $1 and up. That will be able to help for our goal. Our goal is $80,000. That's going to be water filtration systems for at least 500 homes. We have got the test results back of these water filters that we're using, and they all came back 0% lead, 0% copper, and 0% contaminant, just drinkable water. And with the scent water. So for the rumor that's going around that water filters do not work, well, the water filters that the government gave out does not work. which is the Brita and the Pure over the faucet one. But the water filters that I have got tested, which is Berkey, that's Berkey, and as well as PureHomesites.com has home water filtration systems, and they are effective, they are working, and it will work with the Flint water. So that's what we're raising our money for at least 500 homes. Now, in order for as low as $200, that would be an entire home station of 11 to be able to give that person an entire home to be filtrated. So imagine, it's not a lot of money. And, people are donating to the city and the government. And, I'm a type of person, I can't wait. I can't wait on the arguments on if they're going to arrest Snyder or they're going to fix the pipelines, or I'm not a person while these people are dying and being sick and all types of stuff through this lead issue. I'm not going to just sit back and just watch this happen. I was able to find something where it's effective, which is these water filtration systems.
All right. And it's definitely awesome to know that it's not just a money-raising thing, but like you said, y'all are testing out the filters to make sure these are the proper things for people to have and use. Since every human being needs water, I don't care if you're rich, poor, or in between. It's literally life, Mm-hmm. So, which is one of the reasons why, of course, everybody is outraged at the situation at Flint, and unfortunately in other places as well, that have been exposed ever since the Flint, Michigan crisis. But definitely, everybody, go to hiphopforflint.com. And you go on the site, there is a literal huge list of cities that are participating with the event going down this Saturday, March 19th. And if you're near any of these places, you can come through live and support, please do so. Allhiphop.com will be streaming the event all day. And also, again, through the hiphopforflint.com site, if you got $1, hit that up. If you got more that you can spare, hit that up. The hip-hop community is always down for helping out our people, and we definitely appreciate folks like Queen YoNasDa and all the great local and national organizations for being down for just helping out our folks in Michigan and whatnot. Like, just seeing the growth from this, just via social media at first, actually, since my people's in Newark, shouts out to Marcy, let me know about the Newark event. And then next thing I know, I'm doing some research, and I was like, holy crap, this is everywhere.
Yeah. You name a city, and there's an event there. There's going to be a Hip Hop for Flint event on March 19th. The only two cities that had to be different is New York and New Jersey. And, but all the other cities are all doing it all on one day on March 19th, and even Hawaii. So you'll be able to go on hiphopforflint.com and all these sites that's hosting it, and you'll be able to see what Hawaii's hip hop looks like. I mean, I'm excited about that one. I'm like, wow, I cannot wait to see how Hawaii gets down.
No doubt, because I'm looking at some of these places, I'm just there like, I've been around a lot the past few years. I'm like, I don't know what goes on over at some of these places. But there's a community that's making things happen. And I also see there's even events happening around Senegal and what have you. And it's like, holy crap,
Well, you know what? I don't know if they are, Senegal is a part of it, but I don't know if they, I haven't spoken to that organizer. He's been so busy. So hopefully he got it together. If he didn't, then we're going to have to take Senegal off. But I was really excited about that. I was like, oh my God, you know.
And this is all that literally came together in the past few weeks. So hip hop has a power.
Yeah.
And, we all know this, but it's nice to see in this particular arena how that goes through, because I think with the way our mainstream culture is, it's just they're like, oh, y'all make a song or two and wear some fashions and have some slang and that's cute. It's like, it's way beyond that. It always has been.
Yeah.
So, having a joint like this is, just very cool. And, again, like I said, you've been doing things for quite a while on the, upward and onward activist end, and just seeing this new event is, just a very, very awesome thing. And
Thank you so much. And hip hop can be used. I mean, hip hop is the voice of the unheard, the voices that you don't, the ones that you don't really hear about. It's the voice of the people that don't have a voice like that, but it is used for, you know, if you ever want to know what's going on in the community, then in the hood, if you want to know what's going on in the barrio and the reservations, then you just listen to hip hop. And it's used for that, you know. And so that's exactly what this is all about, is for everyone to know, okay, this is what's happening in Flint. And of course, hip hop is going to always give it to you real, give it to you raw and uncut. And you know, and that's what this is all about. So, yeah.
No doubt. And on the final note, I really appreciate with the Hip Hop for Flint events that this is grassroots and that you have people on the ground who know exactly what's going on there, because sometimes with various events, and this is not necessarily the worst thing, but sometimes you have organizations that they'll come into a place and do stuff, but it's not necessarily exactly targeted towards the people's precise needs and what have you.
Right.
So, you know, having the folks on the ground and testing these water filters and everything else before getting to the point of, like, let's raise money so we know that everything we have from ship to stern is solid and is going to work at the end of the day. It's just a beautiful thing. So, yeah, we definitely had to get you on before all of these events going down, since I know your next few days are going to be super, super hectic with this.
Oh, my God. Yes, it is. And I'll be in Flint in Detroit. So I'll be hitting up 2 cities in one. But, you know, it's going to be really phenomenal. And all the listeners listening in, please go to hiphopforflint.com. It's the number 4 Flint, and then figure out and see what's going on in your city and go out and support. Some of the events are going to be, family days. Some of the events are just going to be, you know, night events, you know. So either way it goes, you could always support, copy you a Hip Hop for Flint T-shirt, and that those proceeds are going towards the water filters as well.
All right, so y'all have heard it. hiphopforflint.com. Check out all the local events that are happening. Buy some merchandise to help out. Raise money for the water filters. Donate some money directly to raise money for the water filters. And you can go ahead and check out more information and news about what's happening there, since at the end of the day, community helps out community. And, you know, we got to help out ourselves. You know, we can't depend on major entities all the time for a bunch of stuff. And as we've unfortunately seen in Michigan, government, man, yeah, they're on their own biz, but there's a few folks there that are trying, but still. So, Hip Hop for Flint, y'all know how it goes. Definitely go ahead and support. On our podcast and everything else, we're going to have all the links to the Hip Hop for Flint sites and events so people can go through, you know, and support all your social networks. Definitely promote all these events that are going down. One retweet is a help, you know what I'm saying? Much less all the other stuff. And, of course, definitely doing what you can with your feet on the ground and more. So I know you're a busy lady, but definitely thank you very much for this interview. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, and thank you for having me, and you know, and I really, really appreciate it. I really do. Thank you.
No problem. And again, everybody, this is the FuseBox Radio Broadcast with DJ Fusion, wrapping up a great interview with Queen YoNasDa about the Hip Hop for Flint upcoming events and fundraising and what have you. You can definitely check out all the info via our show notes about this wonderful cause and concerts, community gatherings, and more. And, of course, you can check out the FuseBox Radio Broadcast at our official website, FuseboxRadioOnline.com, FuseboxRadioOnline.com, our official blog site, BlackRadioIsBack.com. And you can check us out via all your favorite ways of checking out podcasts at any time on demand, such as iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, Acast, and plenty, plenty more. So let's go on ahead and continue in the mix, and of course support Hip Hop for Flint. All right, peace.
You can listen to the FuseBox Radio Broadcast via iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, Podcast Addict, and your other favorite podcast players. Check out the FuseBox Radio's official website for our latest episodes, events, and more at FuseboxRadioOnline.com. You can also visit us on Facebook at facebook.com/FuseBox Radio Show, Twitter at twitter.com/FuseBox Radio, and Instagram at instagram.com/FuseBox Radio. Feel free to contact us at FuseBoxRadio@gmail.com to submit music for airplay consideration,